I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad. I've punched him a few more times.
5 blokes outside my front door. Can you come and help
One
me?
hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.
This is Joe Pugh for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Delighted to be joined here on a boat. We're floating on the Thames by Shannon Ryan. How are you, Shannon?
I'm very well, how are you?
I'm even better for being on this boat floating. It's a big fight week. We're about to get it kicked off. Shields Marshall could be the biggest women's fight of all time. I remember speaking to you at the launch press conference. You said you wanted to be on this fight night. It's historic and you've pulled it off. You're on there in front of your home London crowd once again. Third fight. How are you feeling?
Do you know what? I'm feeling really good. I'm so blessed and grateful to be here and to be a part of history. And the fact is at the O2, for my own reasons, I'm partnered with O2 and that is just magnificent.
First 2 fights, Wembley Arena. One side of London, now you're coming across the other side of London. We know you bring fans out. You're an exciting fighter to watch. It's your first 6-rounder, but what's it going to be like for a personal point of view to be fighting at such a historic British boxing arena such as the O2?
Yeah, firstly I'm happy with the 6 rounds that we've got that this time. Still not a fan of the 2-minute rounds, would love 3s, but we're going to work with what we have. But do you know what, to be fighting on this card, I'm really looking forward to it and I've put a lot of work into putting on a good performance.
Just touching on that with the 2 3-minute rounds, I've spoke to you a few times now and every time you kind of bring it up, so I just want to go into a bit more depth with that. Do you think your style would suit the 3-minute rounds?
Yeah, I personally think my style does suit the 3-minute round. How do we change this? I believe as a collective we would all need to come together and make a change. But is that going to happen? I'm not 100% sure because 2 minutes suit some people's style and 3 minutes suit other people's style. So it's a tricky one, but all we can do is keep shouting about it and see what happens in the future.
With the 2-minute rounds, I think, especially with the females growing in the sport, a lot of people say it's exciting, it's very fast paced. Can you see why a lot of people like the 2-minute rounds, but then big prospects and big names like yourself saying, no, we need these 3-minute rounds, we need equality?
Yeah, but I think boxing is an art, you know, it's a skill set. And I think if you just go in there fast paced, you're not really showing the skill set or the art of boxing, I believe. I think the 3 minutes allows you to do that within that extra minutes. You've got enough time to think, look, pick your shots, and then when you need to turn it up, you turn it up.
Moving on to the opponent on Saturday night, it's your first 6-rounder, as we already said. A tough opponent. I think she's had 8 fights, 3, 2 and 3, I'm led to believe. But what do you know about her?
Yeah, she's game. She comes, she swings, she punches a lot, you know. But I know what I need to do to get the win.
And you've been on the bill, on these big Sky Sports bill. You're getting a bit more comfortable with the cameras around you. Do you think you'll be looking for that big knockout, or are you sticking to the art form of boxing, as you said earlier?
Yeah, do you know what? I won't be going in there looking for it. I'll do what I need to do to get that win. Again, I like displaying my skills, and what comes off of that skill set will come off, and we'll see on the night.
And speaking to the guys at 258'S, they're very high on you. They think, obviously see you as a massive prospect, otherwise they wouldn't have signed you. But what's that like being in an absolutely massive stable at the minute? And it's a bitty stable. We just see the AJ, FRAZER CLARKE, Ben Whittaker. It seems like every week there's another fighter on the bill. Yeah,
do you know what? It's great being with them, you know. Everyone on the team is good fighters, you know. The management they're looking after my career. We've got the same vision, and I know that my career is going to be looked after into where I want to go in the future.
100%. And let's get to this fight night, historic fight night. We'll start at the top. Shields Marshall. It's been spoken about kind of since 2012 when Marshall got that win, and as we've gone through the Olympic period, it's finally happening Saturday night. What's your opinions on the fight?
I think they're both going to be excellent. You know, I'm really looking forward to sitting back and watching them. I'm not going to give my predictions this time round. They keep changing, but I just know that both fights are going to be spectacular and it's going to be packed with entertainment.
A lot of people are saying that it's kind of the knockout artist versus the skillful boxer. Do you think that's the only way it can go, or could you potentially see it go in a different way on Saturday night?
With the main card, the main.
Yeah, the main event.
Do you know what? It's a 10-round fight, and do you know? I think I don't want to give my prediction.
Come on. What we got? You're itching to say it. Well,
Yeah. Do you know what? I think Shields does the job. That's it.
backing against the Brit.
No. Do you know what? I'm just kind of that's my opinion at the end of the day. I just think in the later rounds, I said this before, I just think Clarissa will take over in the later rounds as the time goes on.
And then you've got another unification bout, Maya Baumgardner. A tough, solid undercard. Like, obviously you're on it, but what do you make of that fight?
Yeah, do you know what? That's going to be another really good fight. Both fights, they have the back and forth, so you know it's going to be crackers of a fight. But again, that one, I'm very on the fence with that one.
We can't get you out like the arse one.
No.
And obviously you got Lauren Price, Chris Eitenstall. The Sky Sports female roster at the minute is absolutely buzzing, and obviously with 258 mixed with Sky Sports, the growth of Boxer. Surely you feel like you're in the best place right now?
Yeah, do you know what? I think this is the best platform for me, for myself. I'm building my career, I'm building my platform and my brand, and I believe that Sky and the platform that it brings can do that for me and elevate me to where I need to get in this sport.
And finally, what can we expect from you when you get in the ring for your third fight on Saturday night?
You'll see another good skill set of boxing, and you'll just see the sharpness that I've been working on in the gym.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for speaking to IFL, and speak to you again soon.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Yeah, I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad. I've punched him a few more
There's
times.
5 blokes outside my front door. Can you come and help
One
me?
hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.